Right.
We're back.
We're back. It's us.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Back.
Guess who's back? Go tell your friends.
With some cool new cups.
New cups, yes. So we have to. So my ma got us these TNT cups, and she's the cutest. Look how cute these are. How are you today, pal? Should we start with that?
Yeah, I love that. I'm pretty swell. How are you doing?
You're always swell.
Always swell. I try.
I'm also pretty swell. However, I did tell you earlier, I went to all-you-can-eat boneless wings at Buffalo Wild Wings last night. If you haven't heard about this promotion, Mondays and Wednesdays, I went for my first and arguably last time. Not because it was bad, but I ate 17 wings and have never been so full in my life and have never before been
She's
17%
not doing well.
wings. I feel like my body is 17% chicken wings right now.
For sure.
I've eaten grapes
least
today, and that's
17%.
about it. At least 17%. I'm so full.
Do you say you've
I
only
woke up
eaten
full.
grapes?
I've only eaten grapes today.
I love grapes,
Beca-
though.
I love grapes. Is it healthy? No, but my body is so physically full from last night. I came home, I laid down, and that was it. I just couldn't do anything else.
That was it. Rest is a blur.
That was it. The rest is a blur. I fell asleep. I don't know if I told you this part earlier. So I woke up at like 1 a.m. and I had been in such a deep sleep for like 3 hours because I fell asleep at like 9:45 p.m. So
Perfect.
I was asleep for like 3 hours, but it was such a deep sleep, I guess, that I'm not used to. Because I woke up in a panic thinking I had slept for like 24 hours and it was the next night. And I
It's because
didn't know
you're
where
17% wing.
I was like, what is in these wings? Like my brain is going, I literally didn't know where I was for a second. I like gasped. I mean, surprise, right?
Surprise,
when I
surprise.
woke up and I was just bewildered and I was up for like 45 minutes because I just was so thrown off. I was so thrown off by my previous night. So that's how I'm doing today. And that's why I don't think I can ever do all you can eat wings again.
Yeah. There's just...
and French fries. So I also had 2 things of French fries. That's good to mention.
That's pretty good that you didn't have that many French fries, though. So much lower
Sorry.
than I thought it was going to be.
2 servings. Is that what you?
No, yeah.
Not just 2. Oh yeah, 2 servings. No, she asked me
Surprise,
for my
like-
third one. She was like, "Do you want more fries?" And I was like, "Absolutely not. I'm consider myself a hero for ordering more wings as is." Okay, so
just the 5 more.
just the 5 more.
Wait, but tell them about the purse. I'm gonna...
I was gonna casually try to leave that part out.
No, it's my favorite fact.
It's so part of the rules with this deal, right, is like you can't take any home, which I think is a little baloney, but whatever. And so I ordered 6 more wings because I really wanted to try the lemon pepper sauce, which was amazing. Highly recommend.
It's a sauce,
But
not
I only,
a rub.
yeah, not a rub. So
Important
I
fact.
ate approximately one of those. That was my 17th wing. And on the 17th wing, I knew I shouldn't have eaten the 17th, but I wanted to. And then I was like, shoot, what am I supposed to do with these wings? It was super busy. And I tip well, so don't worry, people. Don't come after me. But I wrapped the wings up in the paper it comes in the little thing. I wrapped it up in more napkins, and I shoved it in my purse and walked out. So next time, I'll just bring some Ziploc baggies so that I can.
And now you live and you learn.
You live
Now
and
we
you
go to
learn.
wing places with Ziploc bags.
Yeah, we can just do that rather than eating 17 wings and not being able to move for like 12 hours.
No, wing comatose.
So my mom listens to the podcast. So sweet. And she had
Shout out
some
to Kyle.
corrections for me from my story last time about the bolter. I was not, in fact, 5 or 6 when I almost drowned. So I'm not like Taylor Swift. I was, in fact, 3 years old. My younger sister wasn't even born. And my dad
was
wasn't
not
even
there.
watching me or my sisters. He was watching random children at the pool. And that is when I jumped into that.
So it was a test. So
So it was a test. I was like, are you going to pay attention to me now?
yeah.
As she was listening, she was texting me that. And I was like, I just wanted to be like Taylor Swift, Mom. But thank you for letting me know. Warning. Sad lyrics being discussed. And life stories, I guess.
Loud sobbing.
So today we're discussing saddest lyrics and what we all think the saddest song on the Tortured Poets department is. 2 side notes, real quick. 1, it's not meant to be a purely T Swift podcast, right? We will
Very
talk about
important.
other things.
Right now, it's all we're going to talk about, though, because
Like
we're
this
obsessed.
is our life.
Welcome to our minds. That's all.
Yes.
It's all that's playing all of the time.
This is the only.
and
this
it's
is the
magical.
only thing. I know.
The
like,
only
this is
thing
all
that's
been on
going
my
in the
mind.
brain cell.
That's the one brain cell. So we really can't think of anything else.
Yeah, really can't.
I know I said 2, but I already forgot what my second one was. Oh, I did want to. This wasn't my second note, I don't think. But Tib got me the TTPD ring. So I wanted to show it.
Love it.
I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'm sure halfway through this conversation, the other thought will come back to me.
She's just gonna be on number 2 of what your sad song is, and be like, "Wait,
Yeah, for sure. I remember.
Yeah. I need to see. We're talking sad. I need to get cozier."
I know. I'm like, maybe I should have had a drink for this one. I will say though, Tor and I obviously FaceTimed earlier because we're in love. But
We did.
this is
spent the day
I haven't made
FaceTiming.
much progress on my Dutch Bros.
That's
This is also
really
a
sad.
plug.
I drank 2
so
more
that
lattes.
at some point, so that at some point Dutch Bros sponsors us. I'm gonna finish it.
Dutch Bros, if you could actually sponsor me too, that would be really great. If you could open one up in Crystal Lake, that would be super dupes.
Oh my gosh, you could be the opening.
Oh my God, do they franchise? Oh my God, I could be a business owner.
Business owner.
Oh
She's
my
got it all,
God.
folks. Depression, anxiety, and businesses.
And businesses.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Dutch Bros coming soon.
Oh, I think a lot of people would be happy about that.
Honestly,
I'm like, I don't even know what I was doing today. Why didn't I drink my coffee? I mean, I was working, but
writing down sad songs and crying. Guys,
Honestly, yeah.
I had to loop the saddest songs that I thought. I was like, okay, these are for sure my top 5, I think. And I'm just looping them and sobbing. It was horrid.
real hard. Wait,
rough.
okay. Before we get into our saddest song, well, this is kind of, I feel like, an intro to our saddest songs because last episode, right, we were like, what exactly does the manuscript mean to people?
Yes.
And Heather she loves the
Yes, you were gonna
manuscript.
tell me.
And so so let's share it. She also, I just want to point out, because I was like, what are your favorite songs? She was like, it's really tough. I love this album so much because the major depresso espresso vibes just fucking feed my life right now. I'm like, yeah, I get that. So I'm going to start, because this isn't her number 1, but she says, of course, she's the same. Like, she has to be in a very specific mood for the song because it's like heartbreaking.
Okay. Okay.
And she went through a very awful breakup with a very awful man. I'll say it like that.
The smallest man who ever lived.
The smallest man who ever lived. Yep. That's one of her
quote
honorable
T. Swift.
mentions. So yeah, no, he is the smallest man who ever lived. And so she is thinking about like writing a book, right, about her life experience and stuff. So she said it hits close to
she
home.
should.
Yeah, I totally agree. So when she's thinking about writing a book, the manuscript is the last unpublished bit. So she's like, from my perspective, I think Taylor's referring to it as her entire relationship with Joe from start to finish. She accomplished so much musically while with him, and my assumption is that he was the first man that she seriously considered having kids with. after the first probably 5 years of their relationship was like a movie and everything seemed perfect until it wasn't anymore. And she was so disappointed that it ended that way because I really think she imagined spending the rest of her life with him. And she truly sees him as the loss of her life. LOML. So I think after it was all over and she grieved and found where she was at in her healing, she wrote these songs as a final remembrance of him. And in doing so, she realized that she's not alone in feeling this way. So other people can relate to her songs and heal from it. Therefore, the story isn't hers anymore because it's everyone's, like she says at the end. She was like, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I received it and how I relate to it because I feel the same way like about her future, like, you know, if she makes a book and stuff like that.
Okay, holy shit. That's like, I wish you would have told me that when we were.
I'm sorry, should I have given a better warning of how sad that was?
I was like, fuck, I wasn't ready for that. I'm like trying to not cry. I know I'm breathing heavily. I'm like, it's gonna be in the microphone. Jacob's gonna yell at us. I'm trying to cover my mouth with my index cards.
Yeah, so Heather, wait,
She's
thank you for that
loud sobbing.
explanation because it clearly resonates.
Oh my God. Okay, I would like to rewrite, I think, my top 3.
I'm like, it depends on the day for me because I have, yeah. Oh, but I do want to note her skip song is also Robin. So,
yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, I don't know, it kind of makes sense. But, okay, you know what's funny about my top 3 saddest songs is I kind of thought it was going to be different. But the way I kind of determined what I thought my saddest songs were was I picked out lyrics from all of the songs I thought were saddest. And then I kind of used that to gauge because...
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got a text from someone.
Spicy.
You know who.
From a man, not a boy.
A man, not a boy, correct.
Yeah.
I mean, no one texted me.
I'm enthused to hear about it later.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it. Sorry, that's not privy for the podcast yet.
Okay,
all right.
So number 3. Oh, okay. My number 3 is So Long London.
Wait, that's my number 3.
Yes! I love this for us.
Oh my God, of course it is. No, I'm not kidding. That's
Everyone's
literally my
surprised.
number 3.
Oh my God.
Can you still hear me?
If we
I
have
think
the
I hit a
fucking
button on
same.
here. Wow.
Yeah, I can-
Okay. No, literally that's I wish I was more surprised. That's my number 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like,
So-
okay, it's track 5. So that's like obviously, I feel like obviously a sad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
get it.
So some of my like
Yeah.
favorite saddest lyrics of that song. One, I didn't opt in to be your odd man out.
Yes.
That one kills me.
Okay. The one that fucking gets me, stopped trying to make him laugh, stopped trying to drill the safe. Like, fucking
Yep.
done. Like, that's, and like, that just, real bummer line.
Wait, I feel like that's near this part because I wrote down like literally 2 whole verses when she goes, my white knuckle dying grip holding tight to your quiet resentment, and my friend said it isn't right to be scared every day of a love affair.
I think it's more in the beginning.
Oh, is that more in the beginning? Then never mind.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know, because that one, maybe we don't all know that feeling, but I know the feeling. You do, I think.
But it's a hard feeling.
Of like,
and like,
it's, yeah, and like quiet, like to be scared every day. Like I have memories of
The
my
quiet
past
resentment
relationships. Yes. Like I'm laying in bed next to the person I'm supposed to love and is loving me back, and I'm crying silently. And they have no idea. And that just kind of like, you know, to be scared every day of a love affair. It's like the fear could be so many things. Fear of what you're thinking, like fear of you're going to leave me, whatever it is.
yeah.
So that one hit me.
All of this, all of the lyrics, all of the songs.
Yep. All of them.
And then when you have to listen to them repeatedly to write down what lines you
Yep.
think are the saddest.
I literally have such a long list for So Long London too. Like Like,
No,
I'm pissed off
actually.
you let me give you all that youth for free.
Stop it. See, that's what's on mine.
Of course it is.
That one. But that one fucking, like, really, it's just,
Yep.
I feel like all of the youth, like,
Yep.
I don't know. It's
Because it is. Like, it's just taking advantage of someone and taking it until you're set, right? A little narcissistic there. But
yeah.
pulled him in tighter each time he was drifting away. It's fucking me
Yeah.
to a T. To a T and T.
Holding tight to your quiet resentment.
Yep.
That
You swore
is
that you loved me, but
absolutely-
where were the clues?
You swore that you loved. Where are the clues?
And then, okay, I have one line in here that is super sad because of it, but it's also to me, and you and I might have talked about it, when she says, I'm just getting color back into my face. Because it's double-edged sword for me, because one, it's obvious, it's just sad, right? You took all of that color out of my face. I like lost myself, right, to be there for you. But then it's also like kind of uplifting to me.
I, like, limited myself.
I
I
am
drained
getting that color back.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Like I am getting that color back. I'm feeling myself again. Like
Yeah. I love it.
a little positive
I
spin
love
there, I
it.
guess. One more. 2 graves, 1 gun.
One gun. Okay, my number 2. My number 2, I'm so excited to talk about.
Ooh,
My
okay.
number 2, LOML.
Stop!
Son of a bitch.
I need to know first one of these times so people don't think I'm lying about having this thing.
I have it numbered.
Are you kidding me?
Number 2, card 1. This is fucking. I numbered my cards like a weirdo.
That's lit. Tora, I'm not kidding. That is also my number 2.
Oh my god. Okay. So she, right, track 5 is like a known one that's like everyone fucking. Okay, this one is track 12, which is like fucking so, and also Soon You'll Get Better is track 12, and Soon You'll Get Better is one that she said she would never do. Like, she's like, I'll probably never perform that live. And then she did LOML the first night in Paris, I feel like, to get it done and over with, so she like would never have to do it again.
And I haven't been watching spoilers. So, side note for people listening.
Okay.
Me and my sisters and my nephew are going to see the tour in November in Indianapolis. So we are trying to stay off social media to see the spoilers, but it is hard.
It's really horrible for me, guys, because I have seen all of the spoilers. So if anyone
so
would like
sorry.
to message me directly, Tori Fontana, do not do it to our group one. I will ban you. I think I have that power.
I know, I'm really making it difficult here. I know.
It's really, honestly, guys, I want to stab myself. Like, just,
yeah.
if,
No, surprise songs. If you want to talk to me about surprise songs, I'm okay with that.
okay. So that,
I should have clarified that, might be.
so I think that she did that the once to get it all done and over with. No. And so I'm like, oh my God, track 12 is, I feel like, also kind of, but then I obviously, because everything Taylor Swift, you're like, oh wait, did I just figure something out? So then I went back and I looked, and it was like, long story short, I think is what was Evermore. Fact check me, obviously, because I'm not looking at my phone, and I did not write it down. And I do not recall. I think it's Ivy is maybe Folklore's, but
I love Ivy.
they're not like heart wrenching like Lover and TTPD are. Those are heart wrenching ones.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I could see, I can understand not wanting to sing that song a lot.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Especially when you like, she's seems so happy in like this new relationship. So
So happy.
yeah.
Oh,
why would I want to
okay, I
sing
lied.
LOML?
I did see one surprise song because she sang Begin Again when Travis Kelce was there, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember all the. I wrote this one.
I
down.
think I saw that one and I was like, oh, that's so cute.
that would be so cute.
I
love that for her.
so
I
cute.
love that for him.
I love this.
Just love.
Just love,
Anyone wants to tell me their love story? Just, you know where I'm at.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Send us your love stories, please. You got a
If
meet
could
cute,
please
a good
send us
meet
your
cute.
love stories.
Send it. Send it. We
Yeah.
want to know.
Mine, okay, I will get into mine eventually, but my love story is, my engagement story is tragic and beautiful. Jacob's just, yeah.
And I'm so glad that we're just gonna leave that hanging because that's a pretty accurate depiction.
Tune in for later.
Yeah,
We'll just use that for a promo.
exactly. Bada bing, bada boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, give me some lyrics off LOML. I'm
Okay,
sure we have
one,
most of the same ones.
Can we talk about the TNT reference in it? All those plot twists and dynamite.
Boom. She knew this was gonna happen.
She knew. She's like, they're gonna talk about it on TNT, and
They're gonna.
she knew.
Oh yeah,
They're
we
gonna.
should hit me with
All right,
some lyrics.
those were boom. That's my one card. So some lyrics. I felt a glow like this never before and never since.
Yep.
Wrecked. Like, are you
Yep.
fucking kidding me? It just like, yeah.
Wait, did you just? Oh wait, no, because I have the other one on there too. But I felt a hole like this never before and ever since. Both of those.
Just
Both. Oh my gosh.
fuck me up.
But one of my
Florida.
favorite. Literally. One of my favorite lines of that whole song is when your impressionist paintings of heaven turned out to be fakes. Yep. I'm like,
You took me to hell too.
yep.
Like, oh, he whistled. How exciting.
Yep.
Hope that was heard.
like-
Oh my God. If you know it in one glimpse, it's legendary. What we thought was for all time was momentary.
Right there on my list.
Right. Of course. Guys, we didn't plan this.
Of course. And of course it is. Because, yeah.
Oh my God.
Also, and I know you agree with me on this one because we've talked about it, I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all.
Yes.
That's one of the, again,
So good.
one of the saddest lyrics, I think, in the whole album.
Okay. Also, I think one that really will fuck me up. Dancing phantoms on the terrace. Are they secondhand embarrassed that I can't get out of bed because something counterfeit is dead? Absolutely
Fucking
not.
love that one. Yep, yep.
That one, it really.
Oh my gosh. Yep, I had that one right here too. Yeah. Okay.
And that is my card.
That's your card? Okay, I have one more for this one.
All right.
What a bland goodbye. The coward claimed he was a lion. I'm combing through the braids of lies. I'll never leave. Never mind. That one just goes right in the heart. That one.
I'll never leave. Never mind.
The coward claimed he was a lion. We know some cowards, so.
Okay, I feel like you should go first.
I think so. I
swear to God, if it's the same one.
The black dog.
Son of a fucking bitch. Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you serious? Is that yours?
I'm done. We just talked about our.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Are you kidding?
Welcome to the part where we are both about to cry. Because we're about to talk about what made it the saddest song for us.
Oh my God. All straight off the bat. All three. I am very surprised. I really thought we were going to have at least one different.
I thought you were going to do How Did It End as one of your top three, for sure.
So that's why I said I was surprised because I thought How Did It End was going to be one of my top three. Because I think overall that song is so sad. But when I broke down the lyrics, I just found sadder lyrics throughout the Black Dog.
Yeah. Oh, the black dog is just.
Oh my gosh. Just at the beginning when the way she says, you forgot to turn it off. I shouldn't have sang that because I sound awful, but.
We'll auto-tune it.
Oh my God, you
Auto-tune?
forgot to
Is
turn
that
it
a thing?
off. Yeah, auto-tune.
That's yeah, I am someone who until recent events you shared your secrets with and your location you forgot to turn off. I just
Honestly,
but
every
like that
lyric.
going from like knowing someone, like your best friends, you see each other all the time, you know each other so deeply, and then to being strangers, and like it just it reminds me of like Noah Khan, the fucking lyric of "You once called me forever, now you still can't call me
They
back."
still won't call me back. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That line will fuck me up.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's
and
good.
so those I feel like are so like similar of like the losing it. That's my first card.
Yep. And that's like, because I think this might be right after that. Like when she's like, I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the Black Dog. Like that to me, because I always wonder, right? How don't you miss me? Like it's just because and I get it, right? It's whatever, but it just seems so much easier for the other person. Yeah. But it's like when you're doing that, it just is easier for you. So it's like, what are you? I don't know. But the killer line, there's a couple, but you said I needed a brave man, then proceeded to play him.
Yeah. I have that one written down too.
yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm like, I don't even have much to say about that. I feel like it speaks for itself.
Yeah, that one. Hold on. I have one before that though, actually.
Okay, go.
I may never open up the way I did for you.
Yep. I know. So I'm kind of bouncing around with my lyrics. I apologize. But yeah.
You're like that one and the fucking said I need a break. Like, and that is the thing is I feel like people do pretend they put on like a show for at the beginning. Yeah. We were talking about this earlier today about like, it's just so refreshing when you just can be your authentic self, like at the beginning stages, and you are like finally comfortable with yourself and you can just be who you are and it doesn't have to.
You don't have to pretend.
Yeah.
Except
so,
he
like,
did.
I may never open up.
Yeah.
Like that just, I'm like,
because you get scarred.
Really heart first.
I know, and which you said to me earlier today.
Serotonin.
Yeah. No, it really is. Like, I love all of the lines before this next one, too. But it's specifically what I pulled out was when she says, do you hate me? Because I remember, again, my last relationship, when it ended, I literally said that because I was being treated so shitty. And I was like, how can you do this to someone you don't hate? Like, you must hate me if you're treating me like this. And he was like, no, I don't, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, yeah, you kind of clearly do. And so it's like, do you hate me? Like, they'll never actually admit to that. You know what I mean? But it's like,
yeah,
you can pretend. Again, you can pretend. You can proceed to play whatever man you want to play. But at the end of the day, you still treated me how you treated me.
Yeah, and like you can call it whatever you want. You can be like, okay, great, yeah, you didn't hate me, but then you're just a shitty person, like for treating me like this. If you didn't hate me, like,
yep, yeah. So it's like, and then it's like, right? How do you get to that part from loving someone so much to just ending like this, where it's like it seems like you hate me? Like,
yeah,
it's,
and I feel like that, like so many. That's how so many things end too, and just like. But people like, and for so many different reasons, but like will let things go on for longer and like will like your quiet resentments, like that's a fucking real line. Like, if you don't talk about shit, it's gonna be a resentment.
It really is. Yeah.
Always talk about things.
Talk about it. Be honest. Yeah. But okay. Your next line.
Okay. I need help. I've been looking up lyrics for so long and I can't find it. And I did not give it my all. I did try my best that I could at the time to try to find these lyrics. What song does she sing about leaving and Joe like fighting her and not letting her go? And I can't find it. And it's not Cornelia Street because I know she talks about going to the bridge and that is not it. And I can't think of
and you don't think it's
is.
Afterglow either, right?
No, it's not Afterglow.
Yeah.
And I looked and I really thought it was off Reputation or Lover. Or is there something that she alludes to that I'm thinking of? Did I
Because I
write
feel like
this
we're
in
on
my
the
head?
same page. Well, because me and Jacob, both are like, I feel like I know what you're talking about, but none of us can remember the lyrics or the song.
No. So if anyone knows, because I've asked Google many a time. So, but that leads into my absolutely most heartbreaking lyric, and I do have a whole bit of this because this I feel like is important. Yeah. She's too young to know the song that was intertwined in the tragic fabric of our dreaming, 'cause tail between your legs you're leaving, and I still can't believe it, 'cause old habits die screaming.
Yep. Got that one on here too.
Like, and that, because this is how I feel in my relationship, so I'm just going to talk about it from my point of view. But like, I always tried leaving, and a lot of times it was very successful. And so Jacob was the first one who, I tried to leave him for cold chicken nuggets. I mean, we'll tell that story one day, but like for just the most ridiculous things. And, but he every time was like, we're going to talk about this. We're going to figure this out. This isn't a reason to end this. And just therapy, once again, helped so much. Learn to talk about your feelings.
Go to therapy.
Shout out to Cindy.
Shout out Deb. I told Deb that we started a podcast.
Oh my gosh, I told Cindy too.
I gotta send her this link. I'll be like, Deb, I shouted you out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
She thinks it's funny that I like talk to her about her to my friends. I'm like, my friends literally ask your opinion, Deb.
Cindy literally, she was walking the night of my wedding, and she's like, I heard your wedding going on. I almost stopped in. I was like, Cindy, shut up. And she's like, well, I didn't know how you would explain me to your therapist. I was like, Cindy, I quoted you in my vows.
Literally all the time. I talk about my therapist constantly. Constantly. Yeah.
Because tail between your legs, you're leaving. And I still can't believe it.
Because the black dog.
But like, just of her fighting, and I imagine if Jacob one day was to tail between his legs leave me, I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Who's afraid of little old me?
You should be. Okay, so before that, because I had that on mine too, but when she says 6 weeks of breathing clean air, I still miss the smoke. Yep, because it's like, this is bad for you. You know this is not serving you anymore, but you love that person so much, you miss that going through that shit with them. But it's like, no, I'm actually so much better on the other side.
Yeah.
Also, did you see the post because Jack Antonoff posted about that, and they recorded that song literally 6 weeks after her and Joe presumably broke up?
That sucks.
Did you say that
6 years
sucks?
And 6 weeks.
Wow, yeah, I didn't connect that part. Okay. I know we're the same fucking person, but we have the same fucking top 3 songs in the same fucking order. That's oh my God.
I fucking wrote on here, how did it end? And wrote some quotes from How Did It End, because I thought so strongly that How Did It End would be on your top 3.
When I went into deciding, I thought it was going to be 2. I really did. I thought it was going to be in my top 3. And I'm like, because I wrote some down too. 1, the empathetic hunger descends. Fucking love that line.
We learned the right steps to different dances.
I need you to stop. No, I'm just kidding. Don't ever stop being the same person as me. Because get out of my head. We learned the right steps to different dances. That's my main lyric off that one. And then lost the game of chance. What are the chances? One gasp.
Oh my God. And then when she's like, how did it end? Say it once again with feeling. Of just the disingenuous of not actually giving a shit, but how did it end? I want to hear about your horrible story.
Yes, same with the the empathetic hunger descends, right? You're empathetic because you want to know. You're not actually empathetic with me right now. You're just wanting to know my drama.
You're putting on fake thing. And like, and it, I don't know. I love people who are genuinely empathetic. Not an albatross.
Nah,
Jacob
we
was-
all we all have an albatross.
We all know an albatross.
Anyways, my
Doot,
other
doot,
one.
moving on.
I can't pretend like I understand, but or no, that's a different one. But I still don't know how did it end. Like, cause she ends the song with that, right? Or something. It's like towards the end. And I get that because you don't always get closure, right? From why it ended.
Yeah.
And so then it's like people are asking you, why did it end? This was me. Oh, what happened? I'm like, I don't know. I ended up working
Could
through it
you
with my
tell me
therapist.
if you could ask?
If you
and
could
call
tell me, yeah, because he won't talk to me. So I mean, I didn't try to, but but I'm like, I would love to know as well. I'm just as curious as you why it ended, or how it ended, right? But I don't know.
This is my biggest fear is that Jacob's gonna leave me one day because I've never been dumped, and so.
Okay, well, there's where we're different. I've always been dumped, so
I'm like, how did
What
it
does that
end?
say
I
about
don't
me?
relate to in such a way because I'm like, it's always I'm the problem 100% of the time. I'm bolting. That's how it ended. I know how they all ended.
See, I think I figured it out with my therapist why I'm always broken up with. Because I'm like, again, like I say, when something keeps happening, what's the common denominator, right? Is it me?
The common denominator
Like,
is you're an angel and you keep hoping that people will get better.
I think that's it. Like because what I love hard, and I'm all fucking
You're like
in.
Taylor Swift.
I
You would go to battle.
don't say that.
For
Don't
these
say- I
people.
would. Like if we survived the Great War, yeah. And I try so
Fighting
hard,
in
and I
only
see the
your army.
potential. Oh my god, yeah. I see the potential in people, and I want them to reach that, and I try to help them reach that. But you can't do that if someone doesn't want it for themselves. And then I almost feel like sometimes my like exes end up resenting me because I see that potential in them, and they don't want to reach that. So it's easier to just leave me, right, than to try to like do something. I don't know how that sounds to other people, but I don't really care. That's what I've worked through.
This has been my life and we're talking about it. This is why we have a podcast. Welcome to our deep thoughts.
Exactly. Yeah, but I'm just like I really
Honestly,
try.
This
Like
is going to have a darkness trigger so we can get a
Yeah.
little dark. It's fine.
yeah, we're gonna get a little dark. But yeah, I'm like I always think that you can talk about things and work through things, but when your partner doesn't want to, right, it won't work. So
Yeah. I feel like this has also been Tiana's issue a lot of the times is that Tiana.
please tell me what is my issue.
You outgrow people but you're so like, you don't want to leave them because you do like, you stay for the potential. You see what they could be. You see what like, I don't know, like.
What was the Kelsey Ballerini? Because you said that to me, and there was a Kelsey Ballerini song off of "Rolling Up the Welcome
Ooh.
Mat."
Yes, of something about potential. We need to talk about rolling up the welcome mat. Is one
yeah,
that we should honestly.
that'll be another one as well. For a while the shoe fit, but then I outgrew it. Literally exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you texting me that. You were like, T, do you think like you outgrew this? And at the time I was like, no, but yeah, probably. And I don't know, not always, but I'm like, if I can show people, right, how much I care, then they'll see that. But people don't see that if they don't want to see it. If they have their mind made up, they have their mind made up. And there's nothing I can do about that. So,
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's also such a great thing, though. Like, never stop encouraging people to be like the best version of themselves because I feel like that's such a great thing. Like, it sucks that it's been on deaf boy ears.
Yeah.
But, like,
yeah, it is.
not
a bummer.
anymore. Now the standards have went up.
The standards have went up. I'm finally at the place, right, where I'm like, because this is a hard place to get to. I'm like, thank God you left me, right? Because I would have stayed.
Yeah.
I would have stayed being treated like shit if you didn't leave me. So thank God you left me. And now I have much higher standards. So
Yeah.
we're on the right track. We're on the right
To
track.
every boy before, thank you so much.
Boy,
Thank God.
I mean, you have been in a very happy relationship for a long time. I remember the day you and Jacob got married, Laura Ann and I were like, I'm not getting married unless I find love like that when we saw you and Jacob.
He's the best, though.
But you're the
Guys,
best,
it makes
though.
it so hard because sometimes he's so annoying. And you can't even be mad at him because he's just so genuinely nice. And you're like, son of a bitch.
He
Why am I
really
mad
is.
at you?
He's just a nice individual.
It drives me bananas.
I'm
It's
like,
just
that's part of
sometimes
my
you need to
humor.
fight.
Yeah, I'm like, part of my humor is making fun of people, but I try to make fun of Jacob, and he's just like, yeah, you're probably right. And I'm like, damn it, Jacob, what am I supposed to do?
Damn it.
He can't even
like,
hear
oh my
me right now.
God,
He's
babe,
just
are
gonna
you
hear this
hungry?
later. Like, literally, this is how I feel like we need to give Jacob a little shout out. Every time I visit, granted, sometimes Tori's like, do it, but then he does it every day. He makes Tor coffee, but then he makes me coffee as well. Because I'm just like the little single friend that comes by every now and then.
Listen, I was like,
Include me.
Jacob, you need to treat Tiana just like you treat me. She is an angel.
I'm like, is this what it feels like? We gotta say Tibbs and Amy's saddest lyrics.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
The saddest lyrics.
So this is what, and I do agree with Tib on this one. Hers is from Clara Bow, and it's hell on earth to be heavenly.
Yes.
And I agree that. Oh, and I just remembered Amy's. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that song, because I love Clara Bow, honestly. I really like that song. And I think that is so poignant, like, and so true. It's like, when these, right, you gain like such this, like, everyone wants to be you, blah, 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 but then you never see the behinds of it. So I really, I thought that was a good.
And she's been so vocal about how, like,
yeah.
I mean, even like in the prophecy, like, is so great.
Yep.
Like, I feel like explains that too.
Well, and that's what Amy's saddest lyric is from the prophecy. Because it's,
Oh, shit.
what is it? Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. It's one of those ones. I don't have it written down. I'm so sorry, Amy. But it was like that one. Like,
Let it once be me.
Yes, let it once be me. Yep. That was it.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't remember the next line. And I also, oh my God, that hurts too. Like, I don't want somebody who's coming after me for something outer. Like, I just want someone to want to spend time with me. And like, imagine being Taylor Swift. You're the biggest global superstar in the world. It's like, yeah, people are going to try to take advantage of that. So it's like, I just want someone who wants me. Why is that so much to ask for?
And like, she's like, I don't want money. Like, you could literally take all of that. I just want my fucking person.
Yep.
Which is so, like, I don't know. It's just, it's heartbreaking. And it's like, and I feel like I'm so happy well, hopefully, Jacob, if you, once again, please never leave me. But that I will, like, I always got so sad because I'm like, I will never relate to this Kelsey Ballerini album in this way, I feel like, because Jacob is such a fucking peach. Like, God damn it.
I wish I felt bad for you for that, but I don't.
Like, you can't, like, I get it. Okay. But like, that's how I feel about this. I'm like, it hurts so much. And like, I feel like there's this traumatized version of me. Yeah. This part will probably be cut. But there's like this traumatized version of me of like, I am so afraid that Jacob will like leave all the time. And like, he's not given anything to like do that or show that. And yet I am still like, no, he leaves me. There's no other way this ends. And like, I am so happy, but then I don't let myself be like fully happy because I'm like, but it's gonna end. So just don't trust it.
Yeah, like becoming your own downfall almost. It's like, why should I?
Self-fulfilling
well, especially
prophecy.
when you have trauma, right? It doesn't matter if it's a direct trauma, but if you just have that, it's like, I am afraid. And you've been through shit, Tor. So that makes sense. Like, it's like, I don't want that. Like, and it's also, I feel like too, and let me know if I'm wrong, but part of what it boils down to is like, when you're used to not feeling secure and you're used to chaos, that's where you feel comfortable almost. So when you have something secure, it's scarier.
It feels so much more unsafe.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, because chaos, you can like predict, like obviously your voice is yelling. I know what's about to happen over here. Like, it's easy to predict, but then like safety, you're like, when is the other shoe going to drop?
Yep.
Like this This
Yeah.
isn't how this is.
Yeah.
And it feels so wild.
It's freaking hard. Yeah, that's a really hard.
It's hard
Like,
to
even
have a nice life.
Yeah, well,
After trauma.
after trauma, I'm like, this is a much lower level of it. But even like, I can't fucking take compliments anymore because it feels foreign to me because
Yeah.
I haven't received that a lot, and so it's like.
And
Someone told me I'm breathtaking, and I'm like, no, you're lying. Like, you don't actually think that because no one's ever said that, so it can't be true. But then it's like,
you just don't realize like how this stuff changes you either. Like you don't think it's like gonna be a lasting effect. You don't really like you grow to accept it as the norm, and then when it ends and you're like in a new thing, you're like, wait a second. No.
It is. And then it feels, even though it's better, it feels unnatural. So then immediately it's scary because your body wants to go to what's familiar, and that's not familiar. So this is what I do. Thanks.
Finger guns.
Pew, pew. Yep.
Bow, bow.
Bow, bow.
TNT.
TNT. All right, let's end on a happier note. I want to give Heather's number one song. So her 5 is But Daddy, I Love Him.
Ooh. But Daddy, I love him.
She literally
So
said
good.
hashtag bamboozled for when she's like, I'm having his baby. No, I'm not. But you should see your faces. Hashtag bamboozled. 4, I can do it with a broken heart. A fucking mood. Yep. I have a funny story about this. I was at work and our managers gave us these smiley face pins, and I took 2 because I liked the color. And one of my coworkers was walking down the hallway behind me and goes, "You must be super happy." And I was like, "Have you heard the Taylor Swift song, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart?" Yeah. And just left it there. And she went, "Oh, okay." I still chuckle about it because depressed.
Oh, Heather. I'm supporting you from afar. I love this album for you.
Oh my God. I read that earlier, but I must have forgotten it because that is so much funnier this time. Wow. Okay, this one, not as funny. The Prophecy, which I also love that song. But unfortunately, this is her life right now and how she felt for a few months after the aftermath of her hellish breakup. Yep. 2, you're going to love this. I love this. I'm going to Get You Back. She goes, "It's fucking real. The mix of love and hate and longing and revenge. Fucking mood." And then, number 1, Down Bad. She goes, "A fucking bop. Even if it doesn't meet the normal boppy criteria, I fucking love the song. I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with it." I feel that.
It is like
Heather,
a vibe, and honestly, I dance every time.
I dance every time. I'm like, Heather, do you also
time.
think of Scooby-Doo? That one's a no. I know that for sure. Honorable mentions, Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, Guilty as Sin.
Guilty as Sin, so good.
The Manuscript. Yeah. That's a good top. Yeah. Ha!
Yeah.
Well, that's what he
Strong
said.
top.
Wink.
Top bops.
Bop to the top.
Bops on top.
Bop, 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 bop to the top. Slip and slide and ride that rhythm. Da, 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 zip, zap, zap. Straight to the top. And start again. I don't actually know if those are the lyrics.
We could do that. Edit again.
This is why I can't listen to sleep stories. I have to listen to music with no words. My
Okay,
brain
you
just
don't listen to music with no words. What do you listen to when you sleep?
The Calm app. Oh, yeah, no, I guess it's not music with no words. It's rain and... No, it is a certain type of music. It's like a certain BPM or something.
Rain.
Or something.
It was like, whoa. And I was like, woke up in the middle of the night so confused.
Did I not warn you? Might be. No,
You did, but
well, maybe I
was
played
like,
a different
is this
one.
what she's talking about?
Well, no, because it's like 2 in 1. So it's like a certain like rhythm to help you sleep, and then there's rain over it. So it's both.
Oh, okay.
But
See, I don't think I heard the rain.
yeah, maybe not. It's the quieter part, but But yeah, that's
All right, guys. Well,
Oh well.
thanks for joining us for episode 2. The saddest.
Thanks for joining us. The saddest
Episode yet.
The saddest episode yet. Out of 2. Boop boop.
Bum, bum, bum.
But yeah, tell us your thoughts. Leave us comments. Share stories with us. Again,
Guys,
this
any
is not
love
only
stories, if you could tell us some happy stories, honestly,
Tell us some
'cause
happy
once
stuff.
again, we were looping some sad songs.
sad songs for this.
My note cards were stained with tears. Right?
Tell us something happy. Yeah. So let's end on a happy note. Mine is I have a bachelorette party in Georgia next week. So I get to
Ooh.
celebrate my pal Abby getting married.
Oh, that's
And I'll
so
get to see some other
Guys,
pals.
okay, we love. If you could give us
We
your
love
so
love.
high school story that you just love.
Yeah.
And then-
I mean, I don't have one, but I want to hear yours.
No, we want to hear yours.
Yet.
Yeah.
Dot.
Dot,
Yeah.
dot. Yeah, Tiana secretly has one, kind of.
Shh. No, just kidding.
Cut that, Jake.
But I have to text him back. But no, he doesn't exist. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, do you have a fun?
Oh my god. Okay. So my amazing fact is that I went to Canada for my 30th birthday trip because I'm old, and it was
you
the
are not.
most 30. It feels very weird.
13 going on 30, baby.
Heyo. Hopefully not, because when I was 13, I sucked.
Yeah, no thanks.
Just a hard pass. But yeah, I went to Canada. It was the most amazing trip of my life. And I just danced around the streets of Canada to Tortured Poets Department. And it was
I love it.
It was amazing. It was cathartic. It was therapeutic. It was just phenomenal. My favorite, I did, while watching episode 1, did realize I said magical about 5,000 times, and I wanted to stab myself. So, but this trip was magical.
It was
hopefully
magical. Also, we
that
can't
will
help it
go
if our
over
lives are magical.
Magical!
Magical.
Especially when we're together.
I think that's it. I think I said yeah less this episode, so we'll see.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because we had to watch the other one, and we're like, oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
You
that's a
really notice. You don't notice when you say it, but you notice when you watch yourself back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
For sure.
It's been rough. Once again, this is homemade.
Yeah. Well, I love our fun facts. Tell us your fun facts and we'll share next time. Thanks for watching TNT Gal Pals.
Watching.